Good morning, everybody. We are heading to a town called Gjirokaster. It has this really big castle in it, very old city, and it's located over these mountains, then the next mountains, the next mountains, the next mountains, all the way through all the mountains. So we're going to have to do that crazy road all the way through. And then the second day, we plan to go to the hot springs in Permit. We're really excited. We got the exact same rental car. She's like, you guys are the last ones to rent it. It looks exactly the same, but someone has been clearly driving it, probably one of the employees, because the gas is lower than when I put it, but they still call it full. So probably I'm out about $10 in gas, to be quite honest. Yeah, I didn't notice till I drove away, and what am I going to do from there? Oh, there she is, right there. Anyway, let's get going. Well, we just stopped here in the mountains. I just noticed something when I was driving up. I just remember when we first got here, I'm trying to get away from this wind because I know what that does to the video. When we first got here, this road up and down the mountains terrified me. I was stressed out. It was absolutely crazy. But then here we are, 7 months now we've been living here in the mountains. And, you know, mountain driving is pretty normal. Now it's like, this is so easy. It's pretty crazy. The views, though, never get sick of them. Absolutely stunning. We have a dog over here, but we're not sure if he's friendly or not. He's not wagging his tail, just kind of looking at us funny. Somebody parked a scooter in this little burned out building. We're not sure what it is. You want to have a picnic here, and there's, except for if you look down, there's just garbage piles everywhere. Somebody has dumped here. No, not very nice. But yeah, we are making our way through the mountains, these really tight roads and tight corners, and it just seems quite easy comparative. Well, we've arrived in Gjirokaster, and we can see the castle up on the mountain right up there. And as you arrive in here, you can see many of these communist-era tenements, I guess you would call them, and very, very old architecture everywhere going up the hill. The whole place is built on the side of the mountain, like much of Albania is out in the south. And then, of course, you have mountains on the opposite side. Very lovely place, though. It's got its own charm. There's chickens everywhere. I was just going to mention that. Like, you can just see the chickens. You can hear them, too. Yeah, and what it looks like, it used to be tennis courts or something. Yeah. I just came upon this. I'm guessing this is one of those places where they stored a lot of weapons in the past. I have no idea where it goes. It is pretty deep. There's a lot of garbage and like mud everywhere. Well, if you feel adventurous, it goes pretty far. And there's just a bunch of parking here in this old abandoned building. Although we constantly say nothing's abandoned in Albania, everything is owned. Lots of garbage. We got a very old Mercedes here. Quite the classic. What we found really interesting is most of the homes here have this slate stone roof. And you can see it. It's prevalent in everywhere. We've arrived to the tourist side of it all. There's a big road construction, so you have to walk all the way up, right past the consulate of Greece. And then they have this whole tourist section at the base of the castle that you walk through. So it's got lots of shops and restaurants and cafes. Looks very pretty. Architecture is so much different here, much more updated.
Yeah, what are those Christmassy or are they playing? Hello and welcome to our Gjirokaster suites.
Well, let's go over here first.
Yes, the prize.
Whoa.
Look at that bathtub.
His and her sinks. A bidet.
The
Toilet.
marble is so pretty.
And look at that. Wow.
And you can see outside.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There are some cute little viewer windows, you know, so if someone's having a bath, you can check in on them, make sure everything's okay.
Oh my God, Peeping Tom. All right, well, of course, we have closets here.
Little cookies as well.
Oh,
Of course.
look at
A leaf bowl
this.
full of little cookies.
A whole bowl of cookies. That's a lot of cookies.
It's like trick-or-treating.
3D art.
Wow. This is really pretty.
All right, and so you got beautiful screen TV here, coffee maker, mirror. Oh, track lighting in the ceiling too. And this huge bed.
And this is where you can watch people having a bath.
Of course.
And using the toilet if you
As many wish. And it has two little balconies here. There we go. And we could see this from the castle. I got a nice cafe here of a beautiful view. And then, of course, more down here. And a view of the castle. That's incredible.
Hello, MTV. Welcome to... Wait, what is it called? MTV Cribs. Welcome to my crib. It's close enough, right?
It's very close. So, something incredible. So we had to park because they have the roads closed and there's construction and all kinds of stuff. Really difficult to get to the hotel. This is the Fantasy Hotel in Gjirokaster. And so they had us park. I believe they own all the hotels in this area, or they partner with them or something. So we had to park at another hotel's parking lot. Now, we saw signs up at the castle. It says Fantasy Hotel parking 24 hours allowed here. So technically we could have just walked, but we had a big suitcase. And the interesting thing is one of the hosts met us down at the parking lot and walked us back, carried our suitcase, because we still have to go up a pretty steep hill to get here. And he was saying that he's 16 generations of living in Gjirokaster. Just imagine that. That means we're talking like year 500 AD maybe, or 700 AD. I know not everybody lives 100 years old. I get it. But how many of us can trace our origins back to 16 generations? That's unbelievable. So clearly he knows a lot of knowledge of the area. He was giving us all kinds of facts about what we thought was a mosque out there, but it's an entirely different religion. But my understanding is it goes back to the sultans, and it's much like, he was saying, much like the Buddhists, it's all about peace, and with less restrictions, so you can drink alcohol, that kind of thing. Anyway, we thought it was really cool. We think they're fantastic. The moment we came here, everybody's being so friendly and nice to us, so we were really happy about that. The service, just fantastic so far. Good morning, everybody. It is like 10 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm waiting for the rain to stop and move on, but honestly, it's not a bad thing, because today we aren't staying in this town anyway. We are going to head over those mountains. Could be totally different weather, we don't even know. It's an hour and a half drive, but really it's not that far. It's just you have to go all the way around the mountains to get there, and it's a place called Permit. And there, they have these amazing hot springs. So we actually don't mind that it's really cold, even rainy. It doesn't really matter, because when you're in the hot springs, you don't really want it to be super hot outside, obviously. So this is going to be okay by us, I think. We're pretty excited, because from all the pictures and videos we've already seen, it's like uncommercial, you know, just kind of left to nature. And you can just wander around, very public, open to the public place sort of thing. So anyway, we're really excited. We're going to head off, drive through all this rain, and we'll see what we find on the other side.
Free breakfast.
Can't use the audio because of the music.
Right. Oh, there's butter, not cheese. That's so awesome.
Yeah, that's the butter.
That's a little awesome.
One of the most famous people out of Gjirokaster, and yes, this city has a ridiculously long history, but the part that people are remembering these days was a guy named Enver Hoxha. I don't know if I'm saying the name exactly right. That's how it looks like, but he was born here in 1908, and he was the dictator, socialist, communist leader of this country. All the way through a bit of World War II, and then all the way till his death in 1985. And the reason he is so notorious was because he was one of the most brutal dictators of all the communist countries, so much so that he didn't get along with the other communist countries of the world at the time. And he actually became extremely paranoid that he was going to be invaded or attacked by other countries. He ordered 600,000, or at least that's how many ended up getting built, of the bunkers around the country. He had labor camps that he would sentence people to. He would have people, I think thousands of people killed, political prisoners, crazy, crazy stuff. He got extremely paranoid, and he started doing really crazy things. He is pretty much hated by everybody in this country here, and you can see in our other video we're going to end up posting about the castle here in Gjirokaster, that where they do show the history of him, people have scratched out his face, and in most cases everything that has anything to do with him in the country, because he put his name on everything, have all been torn down, and just nobody has anything good to say about the guy. So yeah, it's very interesting. One of the big dictators of the 20th century, and not something I'm sure the city wants to have their name attached to anymore. As you can see, the city is extremely beautiful here. The people have been absolutely amazing, and certainly that person doesn't represent the city in any way. The hotel here is called Hotel Fantasy. We highly recommend it. We couldn't believe it. The service is amazing. The breakfast they gave us was just unbelievable. And it's all included in your room. And their prices range from like 60 euros a night to the highest would be the 120 euros per night. Now, this is off season. I don't know if that's always their rates for here, but it's definitely worth that breakfast. Everything was locally made, homemade. So the bread, the cheeses, the marmalades, like everything. They give you the big thing of milk and the big thing of juice right away, and the cheeses, and well, you guys can see it's incredible. So we're going to head out now. We're really happy we came to Gjirokaster. One of our most favorite places.
It was honestly such a good experience, especially with the castle. Like the whole time was just mind blowing, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna head out. Don't forget, the next video we put up should be the castle. So also check out our next video, and we'll see you guys again soon.